Hallo und willkommen bei einer neuen deproften Ausgabe von Paradigm. Im letzten Part sind wir im Hauptquartier von Tupa Genetics angekommen und müssen jetzt der Story weiter folgen. Und zwar Headmart. Zum Headmart kommen. Okay. So. Probieren wir doch mal die Tür aus. Okay. That was easy. Complimentary high five.
This is the first elevator I've been in which doesn't have the smooth, crisp smell of urine. Someone in management is clearly dropping the ball.
Ist ja auch sehr cool isometrisch gezeichnet. Als Würfel mit Ratten unten, die TV schauen. Coole High Five. Und ja, was haben wir denn so? Graffiti.
Scientists are hot. You're goddamn right. Nothing makes me swoon like women who are masters of quantum mechanics. With them, you get lucky and get rejected simultaneously. Maintenance guys are 10 times hotter. Crude graffiti, bringing hard-hitting social issues into the public eye. I salute you, graffiti.
Graffiti. Used gum pickup.
I've got enough used gum back at home. It's great for sealing up radiation leaks, especially because most of Crush's gum is lead-based.
So, der Tumor will hier im Seitenfenster nicht alles anzeigen. Aber scheinbar haben wir sonst nichts mehr, aber noch hier versuchen, vielleicht mit dem Löffel abzukratzen. Ne, okay. More Graffiti. Da waren wir schon, oder? Ja. Wieder coole Musik hier. Pflanze. Look at.
It's a plastic dying plant. I was not aware there was a market for shitty broken down house decor.
So. Cigarette advertisement.
I can see how this went down. Jerry, I love your design, but you know what? I also love fish. Can we get a fish in there? That's a terrible idea, but because you're paying me, okay. Nice.
Nice.
It only opens when I use the controls.
Okay. Na, geben wir mal kurz eine High Five, würde ich sagen.
Oh yeah, high five that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that felt good. Yeah, do it again.
So deprofed.
Warning. Any non-maintenance personnel attempting repairs will be bitch slapped if they do not keep it cool.
I'd like to avoid any bitch slapping while the option is there.
Also, if this is Bob, the maintenance man, for God's sake, stop forgetting your maintenance code. Write down the elevator button pressing sequence somewhere. If you're going to write it somewhere nearby, like last time, write it in riddle form so others can't use it.
Die Elevator.
Troubleshooting mode activated. Please input security code button sequence now. Press again to exit troubleshoot mode.
Das werden wir uns
time to put in that code. You know, I got this bright idea. I think
später ansehen. Aber erstmal in den Offices waren wir.
I'm on that level already.
Dann gehen wir mal zu den
I should
Labs.
go to the labs.
Ja, okay. Activate. Ich glaube, das Rätsel müssen wir erst lösen, wenn wir von den Labs weiter wollen vielleicht. Und nach außen.
You can't speak that kind of smack to me. Just because you're doing it telepathically doesn't mean it's not bad manners. You too, Mr. Yum Yums. Ugh, not this again. The names aren't demeaning, they're cute. Just because you're all high and mighty consulting me on corporate sabotage and money laundering, you think you're too good for the name Mr. Mittens?
Na, die spricht mit
I
ihrem,
thought so.
mit ihrer
Nothing else
Katze
to say.
auf ihrer Schulter.
Hello?
Oh, what? Paradigm? We weren't going to liberate you till like 4 o'clock?
Okay, sie kennt
Jesus,
uns.
rollerblading Christ! I had the most delicious bread prepared for lunch. I woke up early for that shit, packed little Tupperware boxes. Now you're telling me I have to wait? Yeah, nice one, Mr. Paradigm. If you weren't the key to taking down Dupa Genetics, you'd be done. Done, Paradigm. Done! No one messes with my spread.
Okay.
Sorry for liberating myself?
Done. Sorry, I just take my spreads really seriously. It gets the best of me sometimes.
What the hell is going on? I like your hat.
Thanks, I got it last week. It's probably my favorite now.
Richtig die
As
Prof
much
der
as I
Katze.
like compliments, I feel like we have more pressing things to talk about.
Who are you?
I'm the leader of the rebel group Baxt.
What does that stand for?
People against generally shitty things.
Finally, something I can get behind. I'm apparently the key to taking down Dupa Genetics?
Yes, you're the all-important faulty prodigy child. Also, apparently, your innards hold the key to world domination.
Whoa, I'm a faulty prodigy child? That's a pretty big reveal. I feel like it should have been more dramatic or heartfelt. You know, the fact I was born for commercial gain in the lab and now they want to dissect me? I pretty much knew that already, but you didn't know that. You're stone cold.
Yeah, well, I'm terrible at this touchy-feely stuff. Last time someone cried in front of me, I just pat them on the head. Anyway, because of this, the Rebel Committee and my telepathic kitties recommended I commission a children's book to help explain it to you. Also because we weren't sure if the deformations affected your brain. Read these first, and I'll tell you how to get out of this mess.
Oh God. Your mommy is an evil company called Dupa Genetics. Der Babyfuß. Written by PAGST. People against generally shitty things.
Klaus was a big businessman with no ethics who owned the company named Dupa Genetics.
Okay, jetzt kommt die Backstory als Kinderbuch. Das ist dieser Typ.
He set up head office in Eastern Europe to save money and avoid an ethics law holdup. He was big Mr. Grumpy Face, hating almost everyone and every place. But he did love glam metal music and professional wrestling magic. He thought everyone was stupid for not liking both. That made him mad and sad, so he made an oath. To take over the world, so everyone had to listen to glam and watch professional wrestling on every program. He started by inventing the fully customizable prodigy child, perfect for rich parents whose biological children are wild.
Skills. Yo-Yo, Internet Arguments, Wizardry, Beatbox.
No longer passing their name to their biological shame.
Okay. Das wissen wir ja schon, also dass man eigene Kinder gegen Prodigy-Kinder austauschen kann, die dann sozusagen besser sind in den Bereichen.
The prodigies eventually inherit their power and wealth after their parents experience a bit of bad health.
Okay.
Little did they know, Klaus still had power over them to help execute his plan of wrestling and glam mayhem. The prodigies eventually inherit their power and wealth after their parents experience a bit of bad health.
Okay, der Plan ist also Ja, sobald die Eltern sterben, dass die Prodigy-Kinder wieder, ja,
Little did they know,
vom
Klaus
Meister
still had
gesteuert
power
werden.
over them to help execute his plan of wrestling and glam mayhem.
Finde ich gerade richtig cool gemacht, so als Kinderbuch, die Backstory kurz erklärt.
Meanwhile, he made Olaf the Sloth a living candy machine. Vomiting various candy every half an hour was his routine. Olaf loved Klaus. Klaus did not. Constant candy was the only thing he sought.
Hey Klaus, how are you? Okay. Hey, you want to hang out? Hey man, want to hang out? Hey Bart, want to see movies? Saw a trailer for I Want to Poop but I Have No Hole. Looks pretty scary, I should be good. Hey, have you seen my keys? Sorry, I haven't. Anyway. So you want to hang out today?
Klaus later died of type 2 diabetes from all the candy. This made Olaf very sad and angry.
Type 2 diabetes from all the candy from Faultier.
Olaf made a vow on his deathbed that he will continue his legacy instead.
Okay.
The only problem now that after 12 years, the prodigies suddenly pursue creative art careers. A lot of the time they do performing arts instead of business plans and pie charts.
Performance art from Prodigy Child. Python.
But there was one mutated child facing many tragedies. Not affected, he kept making commercial electro melodies.
Und hier sind wir, Paradigm.
Now Olaf wants to give Paradigm an autopsy, the key to fixing the defunct prodigy child army, continuing Klaus's plans to only make him happy.
Okay, er will uns auseinandernehmen, um seine Prodigy-Kinder zu reparieren. I'd much rather be doing my own stuff, but shit man, I gotta pay the bills. This cheese and Mac addiction doesn't come cheap, especially when it comes to my balls. About the artist.
I'm done. I feel like I want all my news relayed to me via rhyme now.
You can keep it for future reference. Did it make sense to you?
While slightly demeaning. Yes.
Yeah, we weren't sure how smart you were, especially after a few months of observation, so we winged it. You bit into Hot Pocket straight out the oven every time.
Hey, I'm a Hot Pocket athlete in training. It takes serious commitment. Also, observation? I'm not going to even ask. So now what?
Basically, we need to get rid of Olaf. Well, not we, mostly you.
Do we really have to? I mean, the whole world domination thing is a pretty big downside, I guess. Also, the part where I'm dissected for scientific purposes is not that great. But he seems like a big cutie. I just wanna.
Der Teil mit dem Buch war der most improved Teil bisher vom ganzen Spiel. Das ist so genial.
Make him a cute antagonist in an adventure game.
That's true. He is pretty adorbs. Not that keen on listening to glam metal for the rest of my life, though. Sometimes you need that doof or oons.
Don't.
Although, then I won't be able to make the fattest electronic music album ever made.
I'd say it could have a pretty successful run on community radio.
You take that back. It could reach one-time viral status online. At least. I think.
So anyway, this floating guy here is the only person who knows how to get rid of him.
It can talk?
That's the problem. The dumb asshole tried to escape when I came here to ask him. The teleportation went wrong and ported his limbs around the facility. What you need to do now is collect said body parts, then put them all in the machine. I'll handle it from there. Good luck. Oh, Mr. Mitten says don't mess it up, or he will passive-aggressively push stuff off your desk.
Mr.
I'll
Mittens.
keep that in mind.
Also, I took the restrictions off the elevator now. We put them on because of the 80% failure rate. You should be fine though. You've reaped enough bad karma, I think. Just look at your face.
Thanks.
So, okay. Haben wir die nächsten 3 freigeschalten. Und wir müssen jetzt die Körperteile von... Oh Gott, gibt es ja viel. Die Körperteile von dem Typen sammeln. Und die scheinbar Rebel-Leader in unserem Team. If you can read this, please send pizza for the love of God. Nehmen wir doch erstmal gleich mal sein erstes Körperteil.
To find the rest of his body.
Okay, kann ich das gleich da rein tun?
Free limbs for everyone. No, wait, I need these.
Hier rein?
I need all 5 body parts first.
Okay, wir müssen zuerst alles sammeln. Und was es in diesem Labor noch zu entdecken hat. Ziemlich viel, Spoiler. Und wie wir die nächsten Körperteile finden von unserem Typen, der weiß, wie wir das Faultier abschaffen können, sehen wir im nächsten Part von Paradigm. Bis dahin, bleibt schön die Prof, genau wie dieses Buch.